everybody, Buzzsaw Gaming here, hanging out with my retro gaming buddy, Mr. Buzzsaw, dressed up as a dinosaur today. In the background, we have Rampage playing on the Color Computer 3, right there. Anyways, guys, here to share with you my Color Computer collection. Now, as you guys know, the Color Computer was my first computer, first console when I grew up. It came out, the original one came out in 1980. Color Computer 2 came out in 1983, and Color Computer 3 came out in 1986. So I had this before I had my original Nintendo. And I loved it, not just for the games, but for the productivity as well. And lots of cool stuff you could do with it. I remember for a long time, the Color Computer 2s were for sale for $99 in Radio Shacks, and I think I think a lot of parents in my neighborhood picked it up because a lot of kids had Color Computer 2s, and it was an awesome system. Now my original one is still lost in my parents' garage. They're pack rats. It's buried under a bunch of junk. It's there somewhere. It's definitely there. So I do have the Color Computer 3, which was my dream color computer growing up back then. It was very, very expensive at the time, and actually it still is expensive today, so it is what it is. Anyways, here to share you with my game collection. I know when I did my room tour not too long ago, actually, I was showing my PS4 games, and right above it I have my Color Computer games, and I completely missed it, so here's kind of a recap of that stuff. You can see right here, they come in these awesome carts. You got RoboCop there, which is a really cool Color Computer 3 game. I think it was very popular back then, RoboCop. You've got Castle of Thorngard, I think it says. I haven't played much of that yet. It's a Color Computer 3 game as well. You've got Dragonfire. Oh my God, I have a lot of memories from Dragonfire. It's just a simple game. It's a Color Computer 2 game. Now, as you know, Color Computer 3 is completely backwards compatible with the 2 and 1 games, so they all work. Mega Bug, a lot of fun. It's just a fun, I guess, Pac-Man clone type game, but it's a lot of fun. Temple of Rom is probably my favorite of all time Color Computer game. I still haven't beat it. It's a lot of fun. You just go around as like a dungeon explorer, and you have like a little gun as well. And you're collecting treasure. There's spiders and vampires and vampire bats and this kind of stuff in the game. And it's a lot of fun. I remember playing a lot of that as a kid. Color Baseball is a lot of fun. It's just a quirky game. It's a lot of fun as well. Remember playing a lot of that two-player Color Baseball with my cousin. Canyon Climber, probably one of my favorite games as well. It's the beautiful graphics. It's this kind of this magnetic blue color. It's really cool. You've got to jump over these billy goats and avoid eagles dropping rocks on you and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun. And Androne is like a 3D perspective type game. It's a lot of fun. You can see the little beasts right there, and you're shooting them with your gun. So totally a lot of fun right there. Oh, Mr. Buzzsaw, what are you up to, Mr. Buzzsaw? Of course, productivity. Got a lot of that as well. The one at the bottom right there. Oh my gosh. Look at that name. Spectaculator. Now tell me what that is. I've got the manual right here too. It's a spreadsheet. Now whenever I see that name, I always think like, Spectaculator. It just sounds so 1980s. It's a spreadsheet program. It's actually really good. It's complicated. Everything has a formula, but it works just fine, and you can save it on your tape drive as far as your data. I've got Color Scripted 2. It's a word processor. Not very friendly, but it's a word processor for the Color Computer 2 and 3. I've got Personal Finance 2. You can do a budget in there. And Color File 2, kind of like a database type program. And yeah, I haven't dug too much into that one just yet. As far as my floppy disk programs, I only have 2. I've got Sub Battle Simulator right there, which is just like it sounds. It's a submarine simulator. The Contras right there came in a nice plastic bag. It's got the Contras manual, and it's got the floppy disk, the red floppy disks. Of course, the manual for Spectaculator. I got Color Scripted 2, the word processor manual right there. Color File 2, the manual right there. Right here, I've got the original manual for my my cassette recorder. It's a Tandy CCR-82. It's a smaller, compact version. Absolutely love it. I've got the manual for my monitor, the Tandy Color Monitor CM-8. I actually got it brand new, this monitor. It's there was some new old stock, because I have the original box and everything, and it's completely brand new. I absolutely love it. It's a great monitor, made specifically for Color Computer 3. Color Computer 1 and 2 only hooked up to a TV. Color Computer 3, either a TV or a monitor, which made it really cool. Got the original joysticks right here, in box right here. This is the one that I used to play with when I was a kid. These original black joysticks are a lot of fun, very simple, just one button. Right there you have the deluxe joysticks. I have a spare one right there with the box. It's got 2 buttons, and you need that more for Color Computer 3 games. I've got some blank, brand new, old stock right there, cassettes for my cassette recorder to save data onto. Oh, down here I forgot to mention Dekmate 3. I have an original copy of Dekmate 3. This basically was like a Windows type interface for the Tandy Color Computer. I know it sounds crazy, right? That the Color Computer, I mean, Color Computer 3 has a processor 1.79 megahertz. Can you imagine that? Color Computer 1 and 2 was half of that. So it was like, what was that, like 0.8, 0.9 was the speed of the processor. But anyways, Dekmate 3 has some word processors and spreadsheet, and you can use it with the mouse. It's really cool. I have a copy right here with the manual and everything. It comes on floppy disk. So it was really innovative at the time, and was a competitor to, you know, Windows 1, Windows 2, the original Windows that came out on Tandy. Not just on the Color Computer line, but their Tandy 1000 line had Dekmate as well. So there's quite a few different versions of Dekmate. So lots of fun there. Here you have Color Baseball. That is the packaging for it, with the manual as well for personal finance. And my favorite game right there, Temple of Rom. I just love those, that bat, and that just the packaging is really cool. I like the program pack packaging. I think it's really nice. I got my deluxe joystick right there. I really like the deluxe joystick. It's really growing on me. I never used it as a kid. I used the old style cheapy controllers, but the deluxe one is definitely much nicer. I also, over here, I have an original mouse. So this is the standard mouse for the Color Computer. And up here I have some more box games. Now later on, earlier they had this kind of form factor. Later on they had this kind of plastic form factor with a hang tab on it. So there's Rampage right there. Rampage, Smash and Trash. RoboCop right there with the original Radio Shack price tag on it. And Castle of Tharogard. I still haven't played much of it. Anyways, I'll take you over here to the Color Computer. As you can see, looks like we need to restart the game here. There we go. You can see right there, Rampage starting up. And there it is. Pretty simple game. I could do some gameplay maybe some other time. Got my mouse right here hooked up. I mean my joystick, deluxe joystick. That nice badging on it. My monitor right there, my brand new monitor. These are rare, these are very rare. My Color Computer, it's an upgraded model. It's got 512K of RAM. I got the deluxe mouse right here. It's deluxe because it has 2 buttons. Got the cart right there in for Rampage. Got my floppy disk drive. Now this is rare too. I got a dual floppy disk drive. So it's got 2 of them right there, and that's really helpful when using programs that have 2 disks. You can put one in one and the other in the other. Or if you're just making backup copies, it's really nice to just put in the spare down below, put in the original program above, and a few simple commands, and you can copy your discs. So I love it. Absolutely love it. That's my cassette recorder right there. Small little cassette recorder. Works flawlessly. That's the cables that connects to it. I have the original box for this as well. And whatever's going on in Rampage right now. So we'll head on back over to the collection. And anyways, guys, I mean, do you have any questions? Are you interested in the Color Computer 3 or Color Computer line at all? Is it something interesting for you? You know, leave a comment down below. You have any questions on my collection? I've got Mr. Buzzsaw right here with his costume coming off. But anyways, guys, hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, it's just nice showing and sharing some of my collection and of my first computer, my first console ever. That is quite primitive by today's standards, but as you can see, you could do a lot of stuff with this computer. So I mean, really, it's a real computer. You can do a ton of stuff with it. Absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun. So anyways, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Mr. Buzzsaw signing out.